Hey, Elizabeth Taufer, also known as. So you think it appropriate to come out on social media and lie on somebody that you've never met, never interacted with, because you're upset with me for telling on you? My former boss never was arrested for doing anything with a child. Drugs, yeah. He went to prison twice over drugs, but he's never been arrested for doing anything with a child. Now, you've been to prison, but you've never shared what you went to prison for. Did you do something to a child, with a child, in front of a child? I mean, considering what you're comfortable with doing on social media, it wouldn't be a far-fetched idea that you went to prison for doing something to a child. Now, I don't know if you did, if you didn't, but I do know this. On March 31st, 2 years ago and everything else, you did inappropriate things in front of a child. And then you've admitted to doing inappropriate things in the common areas of your home, where your child walked in multiple times. You have put out a lot of energy on social media and not that much in your child. You neglect them. You're on social media 24 hours, 7 days a week, and you're yelling and screaming and putting out all of this stuff and everything else that's negative, but you're not putting anything positive into your child. When's the last time you gave him a bath? When's the last time you cooked him supper? When's the last time you spent any quality time with him? When's the last time that you took him to the park? When's the last time that you walked him to school? When's the last time that you walked him home from school? See, these are the things that mothers do. Instead of staying on social media 24 hours, 7 days a week, they interact with their child. That's the most important thing that's in their life. So why isn't it yours? Now, you're complaining because social services is in and out of your home, but look what you've been putting out on social media, and look what you've admitted to, and look what type of atmosphere you're putting your child through. It's not conducive to a happy home. I feel sorry for him, and to be truthfully honest with you, with the amount of neglect that you show and everything else, I think he would be better off with your mother or somebody else instead of you. You think it appropriate to self-pleasure yourself in the common areas of your home. You don't see anything wrong with it in the least little bit. You come out on social media and you mock and make fun of it and everything else, not thinking that one day your son might see what you're doing and it affect his life in a very negative way. You don't care about him or anybody else, to be truthfully honest with you. You sit there and you lie on people, and then when somebody is telling the truth on you and everything else, you want to destroy their lives. Darling, you can't destroy my life. My life is a good life. Yours isn't. What have you done to be productive in this life? And don't say that you've been on social media doing thirst traps and talking all this trash, because that ain't productive. You've done nothing to better society. And the one thing that you can do, take care of your son, you're not doing. You're neglecting him. Sorry, not sorry. I could get in contact with social services and send them everything that you've done in the last month, and I guarantee you there would be concern yet again for your child. But yet, I'd be the bad guy, right? Even though you posted all of the stuff that makes people concerned with what you're doing and the safety of your son. You don't see anything wrong with it. And the people that support you, like your friends and mutuals and everything else, all they are is P3DOs and P3DO supporters and maps, just like you, a groomer. And I will say this to my dying breath. You are a groomer. You're a map. You're a freaking P3DO. You're a predator. And you have no business being around children at all, including your own. And the moment that they come and take your son away and everything else is the moment and everything else he's going to be safe. Before, I didn't want him taken away. I wanted you to be educated, but you don't want to be educated. You want to be living in the foulness in which is your life. And you can do whatever you want to, but you can't do it in the presence of a minor. He deserves to have a mother that cares for him, that doesn't neglect him, that doesn't scream and holler and stay on social media 24 hours a day. He deserves a mother that walks him to school, walks him home, cooks for him, puts him in the bathtub, takes him to the park, reads him stories, and puts him to bed. But you're not that type of mother. You don't know how to be a mother because you're more concerned with being a, I don't know what, I don't know, but the adult stuff that you're doing shows that you care more about your flesh than you do your child. So you can take this video however you want to, but remember this. I wouldn't be doing this video if you didn't do your video first. Go away. You're gross. Seriously, you need to grow up.